drove up. Once he finds me here, he'll kill me."
"It would help if I had your name," Agent Riggins said evenly when her body revved on high octane. He was so infuriatingly composed. Tara wanted to shout at him to take her seriously, but Orrin would hear her.
"My name's Tara. Tara Parrish."
"Hello, Tara." She didn't have time for pleasantries.
"I need you to get someone over here now, before he comes inside and discovers me."
"What's your address?" She rattled off the farm address in rural Virginia, about an hour and a half from her home in Washington, D.C.
"I'm down the drive in the pump house. It's not more than a shed behind the hired hand's house Orrin rents. He grew up next door, but his mother died last year and he recently lost the farm. My aunt invited him to live here."
"Why are you in the pump house?"
"My aunt. She wasn't getting any water at the main house, so she asked me to check the pump. The door was locked, but I broke in and found... Oh, no. I can't believe this is happening."
Her heart rate skyrocketed, and she shot across the room, putting as much distance as possible between her and the door. "Where is Keeler now?"
"He just got out of his car and will be here soon. He wasn't supposed to be home, but he came back early. He's gonna... Oh my gosh. He'll..."
She couldn't say the words aloud, as everything suddenly seemed terrifyingly real. "Is there another way out of the shed?" Agent Riggins asked, that infuriating calm remaining in place.
"Nothing he can't see. I can't..."
A sob stole her words, and tears pricked at her eyes, itching, burning for release. She swallowed hard to fight them off. Hey, now, Tara," he soothed. She heard clicking on the line, then silence. Terrifying, horrible silence.
"Are you still there?"
she cried out. "Don't worry, I'm here. I'll get you through this. My team is already dispatching a sheriff's deputy." "What?" He was passing her off, unbelievable. Tears gave way to anger.
"But what about you? You're the FBI. You should be here too, to arrest Orrin. He could be the lone wolf, the bomber you're looking for. I thought you'd make this a priority."
"It is a priority, and I'm on my way. But even with a chopper on standby, it'll take 20 minutes or so for me to arrive." She heard activity in the background of the call, and his breathing picked up as if he was on the move. "The deputy can arrive sooner. Until then, I need you to take proactive measures."
"What can I do other than blow up one of his bombs?"
Hysterical laughter bubbled up, and she swallowed it down. "Does the door open in?" he asked, ignoring her panic.
"Yes."
"If you're not by the door, go over there."
"But that's where he'll be."
"Just trust me, Tara. Go to the door, stand behind it so when he pushes it open, he doesn't see you." He sounded so certain, so sure, that she did as he asked and crossed the room.
"Okay, I'm there,"
she whispered, but didn't have peace about moving closer to Orrin. Agent Riggins might be able to give directions that he thought would help, but he didn't know Orrin, didn't know his tenacity. She did. Had experienced it when he declared his love 3 months ago, and she'd let him down not too gently, but he still needed a giant stick upside the head to get a clue. "Now find something big and hard that you can strike him with," Agent Riggins continued. "If the deputy doesn't arrive before Keeler enters the building, you'll have to disable him." She looked around the room and found a thick, jagged piece of wood. She almost laughed, as it was looking like Orrin would get that whack upside the head he sorely needed, but there was nothing funny about her situation. She lowered her voice to keep Orrin from hearing her.
"Okay, I found a board. It should work."
"Good. Now you're ready to take action if needed." Agent Riggins said over the sound of his footsteps pounding in the background of the call.
He...
She lost her voice, lost her breath. Concentrated but couldn't seem to draw in enough air. She was suffocating. "Let's not focus on Keeler," he said. "Why don't you describe the items on the table?" "Right. Forget the man who walked up the path ready to kill her." "Come on, Tara," Agent Riggins commanded. "Breathe deep and look at the table. Tell me what you see." She could at least give it a try. She glanced at her aunt's old potting bench with chipped and peeling green paint.
"There's a cardboard box. It's labeled explosives dangerous, handle carefully. Next to it are white blocks. They're wrapped in green shrink wrap."
"How many packs?"
"I don't know, 15, maybe more." A low whistle came over the phone.